Winter was coming to the island of Sodor. The morning ground was covered in crisp white frost. Thomas and Gordon were heavily chuffing up and down the line. Thomas was enjoying pulling Annie and Clarabelle. He thought he was doing a grand job. But Gordon had other ideas. He thought he could be doing an even grander job. So Gordon decided to help Thomas by telling him what he was doing wrong. When he saw him puffing down the main line, he cried out, "Slow down! You're going too fast and bumping your passengers!" Later, Gordon saw Thomas by a bridge. He had stopped to take on water and was talking to some children. "Stop talking to the children," said Gordon. "You are working, and they'll make you late." "I'm never late," claimed Thomas. "There's always a first time," remarked Gordon, and he puffed away. Thomas was cross. He loved talking to the children and thought Gordon was being a bit bossy. Annie and Clarabelle agreed. "I'm never going to listen to Gordon ever again," huffed Thomas. "So there." The next morning, a sleepy Thomas had to leave Tidmouth Sheds bright and early. He was to collect some truck from the quarry and take them to the harbor. Later that morning, Sir Topham Hatt had arrived with a new weather report. "There is snow on the way. You must all have your snowplows fitted." "Excuse me, sir," said Gordon, "but Thomas has already left for the quarry." "Then you must find Thomas and tell him Sir Topham Hatt wants and wears snowplow." So Gordon puffed away to get his snowplow fitted. The workman fitted Gordon's snowplow on in no time, and at all he set off to find Thomas. Gordon was very happy. He was looking forward to telling him what to do. Thomas was taking on water at Maythwaite Station. Gordon puffed up in front of him. He blew his whistle, but Thomas didn't say hello. "He just wants to boss me again," grouched Thomas. "Thomas," Gordon called, "you must go and get your snowplow fitted." Thomas could hear what Gordon was saying, but pretended he couldn't. He thought he was being very clever. So Gordon tooted even louder again. "You must go and get your snowplow fitted," he cried. "Bother snowplow," said Thomas, "and bother Gordon. Anyway, the weather is perfectly fine." And he puffed away as fast as he could. "Thomas!" Thomas delivered the trucks to the quarry, then set off to collect cream from the dairy. Everything was going well. But soon the clear blue sky was eaten away by dark gray clouds. "They look like snow clouds to me," said his driver. And he was right. Soon big flakes of light snow began to fall. Then the snow gathered into drifts and covered the tracks. "Cinders and ashes," cried Thomas as his wheels began to slip. Snow fell all over the island. Gordon cut safely through the snowdrifts with his snowplow. "Thomas would be in trouble now." Gordon was right. Thomas was working harder and harder. But he had to go more and more slowly. "You can't go on," said his driver. Thomas pulled to a slow stop by a signal box, and his driver went for help. It snowed and snowed. Thomas felt very cold and twice as miserable. Then he heard a sound of an engine. Thomas was delighted until he saw who his rescuer was. It was Gordon. "I told you to get your snowplow. Now look what's happened." Thomas was still cross. "You should say sorry for bossing me about, or you should be upset." "Okay, I am sorry," said Gordon. "Sorry you didn't listen to me." Gordon and Thomas chucked to Tidmouth Sheds. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting. He did not look happy.
"Gordon, you must take Thomas to get his snowplow fitted at once,"
said Sir Topham Hatt sternly. Gordon told him the truth. Thomas felt bad. He didn't know it was Sir Topham Hatt who wanted him to wear his snowplow. Gordon felt bad too. He didn't like seeing Thomas in trouble. "I'm sorry, sir," he said. "I forgot to tell Thomas that it was your idea."
"You may I have engines that don't listen," boomed Sir Topham Hatt. "Well, I never. Gordon, you must take Thomas to get his snowplow fitted at once."
Soon the work was finished and Thomas was wearing his snowplow. "Thank you for owning up," said Thomas. "You are a very good friend." "That's all right," said Gordon. "You are a good friend too. Next time, you want to stay out of trouble, just do what I say." Even Thomas had to laugh.